The Atlanta police officers involved in the fatal shooting of Rayshard Brooks will not face murder and assault charges.
Fox 5's Brittany Edney is live outside APD headquarters with details from prosecutors on why they believe this is a justified shooting. Brittany, you're also getting reaction from Brooks' family tonight.
That's right. Today, prosecutors announced that they are dismissing all charges against the two officers connected to the shooting death of Rayshard Brooks because they say they determined that the two did not act with criminal intent.
So was it wrong? Yes. Did he have to take his life? No.
Attorneys for the Brooks family, Chris Stewart and Justin Miller, acknowledge Brooks was wrong for fighting police, but say that's not when the deadly force was used.
While he was on top of them, they didn't know if he was reaching for a gun or whatever. They could have used deadly force, and I would have backed any officer that did it. But they did not. They did not. They chose not to when they were justified. But they decided to use lethal force as a man was running away 19 feet away.
That is when Rolfe switches from his taser, starts to pull out his weapon, fires 3 shots within 0.56 seconds.
Prosecutor Pete Skandalakis breaks down the timeline of the June 2020 fatal shooting of 27-year-old Rayshard Brooks. Brooks was shot and killed outside a Wendy's restaurant after he failed a sobriety test and fought 2 APD officers who tried to arrest him for DUI.
Officer Rolfe's first shot was fired while Brooks was still aiming the taser at him.
Investigator and former prosecutor Daniel Porter went through video evidence frame by frame. He says Officer Garrett Rolfe determined Brooks posed an immediate threat when he took and wielded Officer Devin Brosnan's taser. And officers can use deadly force when faced with a deadly weapon, which includes a taser.
It's our finding, or it's my finding, in this case, that Officer Rolfe acted in accordance with Georgia law, that he acted in accordance with Atlanta police policy on the use of deadly force.
How is that possible?
A question Stewart says should have been decided by a grand jury.
All we're asking is that the community resolves these situations when it's a close call.
We also learned today that Officers Brosnan and also Officer Rolfe are still employed with APD, but on administrative leave. Attorney for the Brooks family also tells us that they do plan on filing a civil suit in this case. Reporting live in Atlanta, Brittany Edney, Fox 5 News.
Brittany, thanks.